Hello, and welcome to the show. SykoYoda back here with some more Minecraft for you guys today. We're back on another adventure, and I am in here picking up the last remnants of these chestises. As you can see, I got some diamonds on me. We'll get into why I got that stuff on me here in just a second, but I wanted to briefly say that I have been doing the shaft all the way down to the bottom and then doing a little bit of mining. Branch mining is the way to go as far as I'm concerned, and so I've been working on that diligently. At this point I have enough cobble. I'd rather have those things in my possession. What else we got in here? I also would rather have the gunpowder. I am not going to do anything with this quite yet because I have something else to show you, but there is potential for using this to get potatoes and carrots. I don't like having stuff handed to me. Everybody else on the server already has potatoes and carrots, and they've offered to give me some. In fact, Waterbear even came out this way with presents for me, and we will also be showing that to you here in a second. But I lit up this cave section, and that was found after doing some of the branch mining and hearing noises. So that's where it came from, was right there. And if we go all the way down this direction here, you can see some more branches. Along with it, if you come over to the ladder side, you can see up. That's how far we've gone. This right here is 2 layers deep. Where are we at? And then bedrock. Boom. Just like that. There is some lava under here, though. If you hear that, that's what it is. I spent a whole bunch of time doing all these branches. I did 3 layers, hitting all of the diamond levels, trying to get diamonds, and not doing too good at that. I was very much failing at it. I was trying to figure out what the heck I could do to change my luck on it. I even did some sideways ones here. These were I finally started picking up some of these diamonds you saw on me. Before that, I only had 4, which meant I was essentially one diamond short for grabbing some obsidian. Now let's get to the real bee's knees of that. I said Waterbear came over here and he left me some gifts. Well, the reason why I say he left me some gifts is because we were out top here kind of jumping around, and he fell down this thing. And he tried to catch himself with water, but he sadly failed. So this is all of Waterbear's remains here. And because I am out at the end of nowhere and there is still not a way through the nether to get to me, he said I could have all of these things. Now, I've said before, and I will say it again, that I'm not a fan of getting stuff for free. I like to get it myself. But there is some items in here that is just almost essential at this point. As you can see, I'm in a bad way for food and whatnot. But I think I'm going to leave this stuff here for the most part, with the exception of I'm going to use the diamond pick here to go get some obsidian real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and just put it back. He's got a sharpness 1 diamond sword and a breaking 1, efficiency 1 diamond pick. He has also got some basic protection iron stuff, which I'm only wearing iron at the moment as well. But yeah, so we're going to leave that stuff here. He can come back and grab it. I might take the power 1 bow and arrows. He says he's already got a better one than that. The only thing I know I'm going to take is the food. And then I'm going to use the pick here to grab some obsidian. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because why spend all this time with going back and forth to make a pick? I have the diamonds, so I know I can get the obsidian. I'm just going to go ahead and grab it. I forgot there was one other thing I wanted to show you here. I did grab some obsidian, and then I put his pick back for now. What do you think that is? Yep. Abandoned mine shaft. So I have that to explore as well. I did not go in there at all. I just dug straight through it and got the string that was immediately right there. I left everything else as it was because I wanted to do that with you guys. That abandoned mine shaft and otherwise always makes for good video. You never know what you're going to find in the chests, and you never know what kind of trouble you're going to get into, especially with those crazy little spiders. Also, since I had you here, I wanted to show you I've done a little bit more here went down a couple more layers, got a really good understanding and idea as to how this thing is going to be laid out. I need to find myself a desert that is close by, because I'm going to need a lot of glass for this, the way I intend on doing it. And then, as you can see down here, I have a bit of a reed farm going on. This is not the most efficient way to do anything, or the best way to do it, but you know what? It is working for me. The problem is I haven't been breeding any cows, even though I do have some over here on that island. I haven't had any chance to go over there and breed. I don't even know if anything's been loaded over there. I did start a wheat farm over there a while ago, like I said I was going to do, but I haven't spent too much time with it. I've just been so focused on trying to get the diamond situation taken care of and start getting some enchantments going. This is my little makeshift hidey hole. It is very well hidden, so somebody cannot find it and do bad things to me, like fill it with chickens or something like that. This is the majority of what I got out of there, with the exception of coal. I probably had a couple more stacks of coal, but I was using it to make cobble into smooth stone and other things. A really good haul overall. 20 diamonds. I got 30 gold. I got tons of iron there. The redstone I'll never need again, and I am very much ahead on the lapis count as far as people are concerned on this thing here. I need a couple of things here to get going with the enchanting table, which is something that I've very much been wanting to get going. So there we go. All the stuff I need for that, and we're gonna get an enchanting table made. Even though I cannot make enough bookshelves to get my level 30 going yet, I wanna oh, oops, I need to get the book first. I want to at least get the iron with level 1 enchants. The problem is I got 31 or 38 levels, and I don't want to. I had the books already made. You're an idiot. I don't want to I don't want to lose the 38 levels. I want to be able to hold on to them. So I don't know what I'm going to be able to do about it at this point. I just know that what I have planned requires a bit of protection. If I want to go into that mine shaft, I can't really go in there full-fledged and expect to come out with the 38 levels. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and throw some level 1 enchants on the iron armor I have here. Might as well, since we already have it. See what we can do here. We got a protection 1, perfect. See if we can get some more protection 1 going on here. Protection 1. I am not doing anything that requires... Oh, wait, no, that's still good. Protection 1. And the last one? Unbreaking 1. Why would I do Unbreaking 1? That is just stupid. Hello, chickens. Bye, chickens. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get my dogs back or not, but I'm going to head this way and see if they teleport to me at some point. I was just out and about looking at stuff, seeing what was around in the terrain, hoping that I could pick up a few extra cows. I did not see any cows, but I did see some pretty cool terrain. I found out that my podzol is much larger than I thought it was. I mean, that's all right there, all right there. So I'm gonna hope for silk touch and make myself some tradable commodity on the server here. With all of that available to me, I should be in the money. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. I got a lot of what it takes to get along. I'm in the money. So, as you can see, I've been toying around quite a bit here and there doing things. Obviously, I am very gung-ho about getting these cows taken care of. And I've been doing more and more off-camera over here. And I'm like, screw it. You know what? We're going to just show you what's going on. I'm starting to build a thing for I can grow some trees. I'm making this like a 7 out from here. I'm gonna come back in probably and put more stairs in type of thing. And this is only temporary because I have solutions for all of these things that are gonna be over there. And this is just a temporary setup. I'm gone crazy. So I'm gonna continue working on that a little bit here. I want to talk about a few things. By now, you guys are aware that we have stopped playing Space Engineers, and that means that the Jericho section of that has closed down. It doesn't mean that it is done. As far as I know, Scree is working on doing her own LP and single player on Space Engineers with it. I don't know if that's continuing now that it has been borked even more so, although it does seem Space Engineers does seem to run better for single player still than it does for multiplayer, but this is becoming a more and more frequent issue with larger consequences every time they seem to do an update. And I don't know why they won't fix these issues. I don't understand exactly the frame of mind. I just think that the developers are screwing over their customers, quite frankly. I'm really glad that I stopped playing it when I did. By the time this comes out, they may have resolved the issues that I'm talking about, but the damage is already done. The community as a whole is starting to say screw it and just walk away from it. The concern I have is they're going to make the same mistakes that they do with EA. Every time EA screws over their customers go right back to EA as soon as they relaunch the next one, and always with the same thought process as, well, maybe it will be better than last time. Well, maybe that it will be better than last time just doesn't cut it anymore. It has gotten to the point now where if you're going to put a game out, whether it be an indie developer or a mainstream developer, whether it be coming out as a beta, whether it be coming out as an in progress, whether it be coming out as a full release, when you complete the game, when you say this is a finished product, it better be a freaking finished product. It better be big bug free. It better be something that the community is happy with, because there's way too many new and upcoming developers out there to think that you can get away with this kind of crap. We're going to start seeing a lot of names that have been around for a long time disappear. EA's dropping the SimCity stuff. I have a feeling Ubisoft is going to be on this list of starting to think otherwise about continuing franchises that they are not willing to put any more money into. It's kind of funny because Ubisoft has been pumping a lot of currency into bringing names, YouTube names, Twitch names, out to their events so that they can have them help them sell the games. And they still continue to do that. The thing is the majority of the people that get sent out there don't come back because the games are so crap, they don't want to have to say that this is a viable product. And I can't say that I blame them. I mean, it's quite ridiculous that people think that they can just get people to buy a game because they push a lot of money into advertising. This day and age, advertising is YouTube. Advertising is Twitch. Advertising are LPers, the people that are playing the game that you come home and watch after school, after work, that you sit back and relax to with a beer on a weekend. And that is where the advertisement is. That is where the people are getting their information on whether or not a game is viable anymore. No longer will the days of spending millions of dollars on some kind of advertisement campaign get you a guaranteed AAA release. This is a day gone bye-bye, and things like Call of Duty or Battlefield that have been mainstream long-run games are finding themselves on the outs when something like CSGO, that is as old as it is now the most popular first-person shooter, more than likely ever. And that's saying something right there, because it's the people that are playing the games that have said, this is what is worth buying, this is what is worth playing, and they're willing to continue to support it by buying skins and stuff like that. That game, that community is still thriving because it's worth the time. You can't say the same thing for things like some of the CODs. You can't say the same thing for a lot of the SimCity stuff, for pretty much anything that EA releases. And you're starting to see that same effects happen to Ubisoft. I really hope that people like Bethesda and others don't follow suit in this and pull their heads out of their butts and realize what's going on with the community and what's going on with the gaming world in general, and continue to make actual viable games that are worth playing. Fallout 4 needs to happen, and it needs to be big. I'm just saying. Alright, I'm going to continue on working on this a little bit, and we'll be back with you on another update. Well, I think I officially went overboard with this, just like my rant. But you know what? That's just how things go. I'm going to go ahead and take this down. This was a AFK box, so I could wait to breed stuff while I was doing housework and other things. I don't think I'm going to need that anymore. I basically put enough stuff in this area to keep me busy with it. I got now a nice flat platform. It's fairly mob-proof. It's not 100%, but I don't need it to be. I just want to be able to come up here and do stuff to get massive quantity of goods and then go on my way. But as you can see, I got spruce trees, I got the dark oak, I got acacia, I got the regular oak, and I got these guys here, which are not growing for some reason. But the only thing I'm missing is a jungle tree, which I would love to add to this. Unfortunately, I have not seen a jungle biome yet. I know that Water Bear has availability of them. If I cannot find one, maybe I'll do some trading with him. I know he's needing some lapis. I also set up just a mini station here because I intend on bringing stuff out of here as best I can. And then because that was already high over here, I went ahead and left it that way. I'm going to make a big, huge area here to add more wheat in. I'll probably leave that one over there. This is all kind of a temporary thing anyway, but I think this will be a good long-term temporary solution. And then both the sheep and the cows are good with the wheat. I'm going to go ahead and slaughter myself a whole bunch of these cows now. I feel fairly confident in dwindling the population at this point. Got quite a bit of them in here. Hoping to get enough leather to get myself the bookshelves I need so I can do some enchanting for you guys. That means that we'll push the abandoned mine shaft to the next episode, but I at least want to see what I can do with my diamonds. After getting the table taken care of, I still have 18, which means I can go ahead and do quite a bit with that. Now, I have thought about it a little bit, and I think I want to skip doing full diamond armor. I don't know if I'm going to stick with iron armor or what. I think I'm okay with iron armor. Getting iron is not that difficult. I might even go back to just using drop armors, except for sure the boots, because the boots you can get the depth strider and you can get feather falling, and I think it's pretty important to have both of those available to me. 20 is not going to cut it. I need to get a looting sword. That's what I need to do. But yeah, 24, we're getting there. I'm thinking also about doing helmet in diamond because of the ability for aqua affinity and what's the other one? Respiration. Those things will help considerably when doing work. You know, the feather falling and the depth strider helps, and then you have the aqua affinity and the respiration. They kind of, a lot of that goes together, so maybe it's something that I only wear while I'm doing work in the oceans. There is a lot of work to be done in the oceans because of the way I set up the biomes. But speaking of the biomes, if you didn't catch the first one and you're trying to figure out how I made this crazy stuff, it will be in the description. I have it listed in all of them. That is all the adults. I only have babies left, and I don't know if I went a little bit down too far with it or not. It just means more work off camera, but I'll be okay with that. I got 28 leather, tons and tons of beef going. I'm gonna go ahead and make the trip home. Alright guys, I got all the bookshelves set up. It's getting pretty late at night here, and I'm getting pretty tired, but I want to get this done. I am very excited to be this far in. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of things here. I'm going to make a couple of picks because I am hoping to get either a fortune pick or a silk touch or something like that. I'm going to make a sword, and I'm going to make the boots that I talked about. I still haven't decided on the helmet thing, so we're just going to go leave that as it is. I don't have any books, I don't think. So we'll see what we have available to us here. Let's go ahead and put some lapis in and start off with the boots. We got projectile protection. That is not happening for sure. Let's see what we got for a sword here. Bane of Atherpads. That's not happening. What about that? An efficiency 4 pick. Well, we need a work pick. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. You cannot ask for a better pick right there, right off the get-go. Alright, let's do it again from the top. We got a breaking 3 on the boots, but more than likely that's all we're going to get. We got a knockback 2 on the sword, and I'm breaking 3 on the pick. Let's see. I do have the string to make a bow. Let's go ahead and make a bow real quick and see what I can do with that. 3 string. I think it's like so. No, it's the other way. It's the other way, like that. Let's see what we can do with a bow here. Big money, no whammies. Power 4. Flame 1, power 4. That's not a bad bow. That's nothing to sneeze at. So we got ourselves a decent bow now. The other people in the server are not going to like the flame, but since I'm not around them, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And we still are above 31. Let's go ahead and take a look. Smite 4. That's a pretty good one. Silk Touch. Oh, baby. That's it right there. Wait. We got to check the boots just in case. Protection 3. Yep. Silk Touch, Silk Touch, Silk Touch. Let's see. Give us... Oh, it's just Silk Touch. That's alright, though. We have a Silk Touch pick, and we have a efficiency on breaking pick. That is perfect. We've got a pretty good setup so far. I need to work on getting a fortune pick of some sort, but as you can see, I got a decent layout here. This is all temporary, but it's very cozy, and it does me just fine. Next thing, I'm gonna probably be doing that run through the abandoned mine shaft in the next episode. I hope you guys join me for that. If you guys are enjoying this, please go ahead and check out the description for links to other people's channels that are on the server and see if they have anything to offer. I do know that WaterBear is planning on doing some videos from time to time on here. I do not know if Scree is, but if you're interested in supporting us in any way, shape, or form, I also want you to take a look in the description for a link to Extra Life so that you can donate to a great cause and a great charity.